Alright. Howdy, howdy. This is the Stuart Pen. Hello. I can lower that now. We're about to get back into Stars in Time. I am looking forward to playing more of this. It's been a wonderful game so far. At least one viewer here. Hello. Let's see here. Is my most recent one the safe one? It is. Okay. And I should be loading in, yep, right here, south of Clermont. I've already, last time on stream, I did everything I wanted to do down here in Vermont, talked to everyone again, got the code for the storage room, the open phrase, and I think I'm ready to head back into the, I want to say the castle, but it's not really a castle right now. Well, it's trying to be a castle, I suppose. The House of Change. Siffrin! You're here! We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. I'm so hungry. Again, pretty hungry yourself. I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go, let's go. I'm half considering skipping through this event a bit because I've already seen two different versions of it. It was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know. Chef. I'm a chef cooker. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow. It's almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I can move. You ate all the food on your plate and more, but you're still hungry. Hey! Siffrin's hungry again this time. Last time I saw this, Siffrin was, a little out of it. But I suppose being crushed by a boulder will do that to you. And try not to show it, though. Everyone? Can I say something? What's up, Mira? Yep. Don't want to zone out, because what if Siffrin has different thoughts on things? Back home, we're kind of late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it? I know. And by that, Madame Odile means that we're with you. Of course I do. We've come this far, after all. Okay, just making sure I did unmute myself at the beginning of the stream. That'd be a ridiculous mistake to make. Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go alone? We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry. We'll stay with you, Mira. For as long as you can. That line's interesting. For as long as you can. It implies a sense to Siffrin that it implies a sense that Siffrin is seeing possibly that in the future he's going to have to leave the party behind. And to some degree, yes, but also a longing to stay with the party, even despite that. Right, and we saw that in the first go-around, before all the looping started. What are you going to be doing after all this? It gives me the sense that Siffrin doesn't really want the adventure to end. Oh, thank you. More accurately, doesn't want the party to end. To separate. Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly while you and Odile stand a bit further apart like always. This is when the audience at a theater would say, "Aw." That would be you, chat. Fine, I'll do it myself. 4 A's, 3 W's. There we go. Let's go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. Indeed. Then, good night, everyone. Good night. So we once again encounter Isa and his desire to say something to Siffrin, but a refusal to actually go through with saying it. This gives me confession vibes. Hey, Siffrin. Zeffironi. Isabeau's whispering your name. Turn around and listen. Sorry to wake you up. Just have to tell you something, if that's okay. Not for the first time, you wonder about what he wants to tell you. All you know is, you'll not learn tonight. You nod. Okay. Then I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke you up to tell you. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now. But I will when we beat the king tomorrow. Like, Isa here is afraid. Good morning, Etzel. Etzelward. Nice to see you back again. Isa's nervousness gives me confession vibes here. He doesn't want whatever he's going to say to be distracting. Oh? Last time it gave me the options of "That's so ominous, Isa," and "That is still so ominous." Now it's only giving me the "That's still so ominous" option, which is the option that technically subtly gives away that Siffrin's in a time loop. It's not meant to be. I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you. Like that. I am curious in what he has to say, but I feel like I have a guess. We wouldn't want that, right? So, actually, hold on. Can I... There we go. So, I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay? You haven't gotten the king yet, so you still don't know what he wants to say. You're so curious. The only thing you can say is, okay. Okay. Get him, Bonnie. Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabel. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep. You close your mouth, house maiden. You're gonna wake up Madame Odile. I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what happens if I stand up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything significantly different here. Good night, Sif. You think about how far you still have to go before beating the king. You fall asleep. I wonder how many floors there are. But I guess I'll learn that in time. There we go, back at the house's gate. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. So scary. I have my orb right here. Let's go for it then. I definitely should have put on the pillar thing before going in here. I could do that now, though, since I know I will be seeing more pillars soon. And I'm pretty certain that... Oh! I'm actually getting something. Interesting, I didn't expect to actually get anything because I had already entered the room. The best memory. Oh. Sadness, huh? The house must be calling from. I noticed the line, the same sadness as usual. So, Siffrin's already becoming indifferent to the things he's seen before. We've got tons of those already. We can take care of them, no problem. Okay, but... here again. Alright. I am curious as to what the response is if I choose to skip it. I'm also curious to see if I can't break the tutorial. Don't tease me, Siffrin. But, yes, I would like that. So, to start with, Siffrin should... Yep. Everyone nods like it's the most important information that none of you have considered before. You don't really mind as long as it makes it feel better. I hate this. Sorry, Bonbon. The sadness in here are too powerful for your little tiny arms. You can help out sometimes as long as you make sure to keep your distance. That's why we also made you in charge of snacks. I think the first sadness is quite strict. I won't know. But we're about to see. Ching ching. Do do. Do 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 do. And use Siffrin. Keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum, please. I can't choose to willingly get it wrong anymore? Was that only like a one... I can only do that in one loop? I can only do that the first time? It's either I can only do it once per game, or I can only do it at the very beginning there. And if it's only at the very beginning there, then I'm lucky I found it at all. Couldn't bear looking dumb for many loops. Yeah, I can see that. Speed up and up. Increase attack. That was easy, wasn't it? It was. Just look at the enemy's hands to find out the type of attack accordingly. Now, with how the loops work and Siffrin progressively getting stronger, while the rest of the party members don't really get stronger, except for if you do the short loops instead of the whole long big loops. It creates a situation in which Siffrin could be significantly more stronger than the rest of the party. And it's interesting that way. Because I feel like if I was a part of an adventuring party, and then suddenly one member of our adventuring party suddenly got really, really good in combat out of nowhere, I feel like I would have... We did it! See, Miro, it wasn't that bad. Smile and take the lead, yep, okay. Interesting thinking. Oh, more sadnesses. Once again, we have a situation in which I can just run past them. But I already agreed to do the tutorial? So is there dialogue for that situation? No, I look like them. Mostly so I can keep my teammates leveled up for the tower. This one's locked. I'm not sure you can, even if you try. rock hard, so using scissors isn't... I've no reason not to attack. It's not like I'm going to get a combo here. Yeah. Okay. And you're the paper one, so I'm going to go all out with trying to kill you, Siffrin. Okay, so I think once it gets to half health, also it has a lot more health than I think it normally would. But once it gets to about half health, that's when it attacks. A deal there. And Siffrin makes a comment, or thinks a comment, I suppose, in his head that, this is when it is a protects, but, like, it makes me wonder, because the way it's stated makes me feel like Siffrin wants to step in there and stop that from happening. KO'd people can't talk, dummy. Yep. Definitely sing along to dialogue I've already gone through before. Unleash our power. There we go. What if you won without using that jackpot? What would you have just left me there? Now I know that this line of dialogue is used to bring up what they're about to say next, which is, no, you'll be healed a little bit after combat. But it makes me feel like there's a possibility that I can end this battle without using the jackpot skill. But the only way to end this battle without using the jackpot skill is to do a ridiculous amount of damage using scissors attacks, because it only allows you to use scissors attacks. And the only way you can do that is if you level up Siffrin a lot more than I have him at least. not supposed to say it out loud, funny face. Breathe in and out. Gained a small amount of XP. Sorry for not paying attention, Isa. It's all good. Anything for the tutorial. Let's get going then. Making sure to get as many items as I can. So that they'll be saved at the save point. Yeah, sure, why not? Storage room, let's look around. Yeah, it doesn't look like Siphon has any comments. Yeah. Coconut water. Bell pendant obtained. Ding ding. New record of items that I've gotten here. Don't need to. Key time. A pillow with no switches. A pillow with no switches. What if I just walk past a pillar? Like, I didn't actually need to look at the pillar, did I? Like, Mirabelle will probably have something to say because it's the corridor of death. It's a scary one, the death corridor. But like, the boulder trap is all the way at the beginning of the room, and we quite literally need to walk past it in order to turn it off. So why don't I just continue walking forward? Chuckle. Bonk. That's a new line of dialogue. Eh? Siphon, was that a bit of dark humor I see? Well, I suppose you have to cope with having died 3 times in some way. Here we go, fight time. And let's see if I can't confirm my suspicion from earlier. The one in the tutorial has a lot more health than it should, doesn't it? Yeah, because it's already down to half health here. Okay. Yeah, the one in the tutorial definitely has a lot more health than it should. that triple attack reminds me of the multi-attack from Omori. Craft, your turn. Second. Craft. Cleaver might actually be the better move there. Six is here. Kinda don't want it to die here so I can heal. There we go. Good. Excellent planning. No reason to guard if I can boost everyone's defense. There we go. Some vials. Salty balls. Yep. Don't think there was anything else in this room for me to really grab. Was there? Oh yeah, checkers. I snicker just thinking about it. I'm asking Madame Odile. Is it cutlery you're studying? Cutleryology? I'm also curious, neither Isabeau or you managed to find out what she's studying yet. This little line of dialogue here implies to me that I will learn what it is eventually, and then once I do learn, I can snap back here and then do something funny with it. But I don't know if that's actually the case. It just feels like something that'd be the case. Not the sorrow, let's take it out. Them out, I guess. It's multiple. Raise everyone's defense, why not? I'm now just considering I could have used this is turn to have Siffrin do another attack, but it's rock type, so let's have Odile just take it out real quick. Another one of these. Speed everyone up. Oh, that hits all of them. Dope. Get them. combo on this one. I really tried. Look at it curiously. I suppose sees you look. Have you never seen a lock like this before, Sif? It's a special kind of Valguardian lock. Instead of a key, it needs specific words to open. Words? Yes, you just need to say the words aloud. I think they call it a, open phrase? An open phrase. Fascinating. So what's the phrase for this lock? I don't know. So is it locked? Yes. Yahoo. What's this room, though? I think it may be a storage room? I often saw Dormon's shopkeeper go there. He might know what the open phrase for it is, if we had remembered to ask. Oh. Well, it's too late now, right? Except it's not too late now. Stow storage room. You say the sentence, stow storage room, aloud. The door unlocked. What? Well, let's go inside then. Oh, the elf's just like, what? How did you know? More bells. On the wall. Hole doesn't really bring you anywhere. I didn't think it would take me anywhere. Some vials. Let's see. You got 2 salty broths. You give them to Bonnie for safekeeping. More vials. Ginger juice, a sweet tonic. Here you go, Bonnie. Stool. 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 The bookcase is filled with many books written in many different languages. Valguardian, Proteran, and Mudu. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. Well, that's curious. Even if you try, not looking suspicious, fail. Ah yes, not looking suspicious failed. Okay. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. Yes, this is the same thing, just on a different spot that I looked at it. What's this book? It's a Protean Valguardian Translation Dictionary. It's open to a page of Valguardian words starting with a T. Tactiturn. What does tactiturn mean? Taciturn. Don't know exactly. It's someone who doesn't speak up very often, Bonyface. Oh, like Finn. Okay. Yes, just like Finn. Hey, I speak up sometimes. Not really, Sif. My teacher always says we gotta speak up more. You're an adult, so why don't you speak up more, stupid? Why don't you? You just don't have much to say. It's simpler to just let people talk. I just don't have much to say. And it's nice to hear you all talk. Oh, that's cute. That's a lovely thing to say, Sifrin. Huh? It feels like we tamed a wild animal, doesn't it? Perfect analogy. Maybe soon we'll even be able to pet them. Oh crap, stop. Just imagining it makes me emotional. Are they making fun of you? You hide your face under your hat. See, now he went back to a shy, skittish animal. All this hard work, wasted. Face one, you walk away. Yes, we're coming. It's just more books on the desk. So there was like a few small items in here. Shame it only counts as one attack. If it counted as 3, imagine the amount of combos I could have gotten. Sifrin is now level 49. Didn't learn anything, but he's level 49 now. A sentence? Oh, poor guy. Poor buddy lost its friends. Well, this one feels weird. Bonyface, it may look different, but it's still sadness, like all the ones we've seen before. Still, it feels weird. I believe the pretty knew when it comes to the sadness is weirdness, madame. Let's get rid of the weird sad. There's no word there. It's just let's get the weird sadness. Huh. No, that works. I don't know why I was filling in a word there. He was weak, yeah? Which means it's paper type. I could have slowed it down. Might have been an ideal move. Down and Sifrin hit us our combo of scissors. Got the StarCrest once again. Like in a few minutes. Sifrin would know. I don't think I'm going to get a paper combo, so I might as well just attack it as much as possible. Path time. Wow. Don't know what that water was, but the crest made it go away. Oh yeah, we didn't ever explain what the water was. We went too fast for that. Oh wait, I remember. Those were tears. The villagers in Dormans call them tears, and if you touch them, you get frozen in time. Good thing we found this crest then. Good thing Siffrin miraculously decided to use the crest out of nowhere on the tears. It's almost like he knew what was going to happen. Hit your hip into the counter again. Oh? And Siffrin, did you really hit the counter and say, "Nya"? You did. Yes. Sif. 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 Cat Sif. Cat Sif. Cat Sif. Yeah, what is it? Walk! What's that? What just happened? Hold on. You didn't react to the walk. Or you attempted to react to the walk, but something happened. That was weird. Because you're currently holding the walk, aren't you? Is that an entire potato in the sink? What a waste. Whoa, you stumble. There was something there, you remember. Did this happen because whatever you found here before was already in your possession? You feel dizzy. Yeah, okay, because... yeah. Bonnie's currently equipped with the walk. It tastes like crap, but literally, why would someone do this? It's so tasty, shrug. No, not really, but we don't have such a aversion to them. Okay, wait. Is this like dolphins? What about them? In Kabue, we don't like dolphins. Something about them being too smart. Are crabs smart? This is still such a funny line. The parrot with that face. Especially coming from the smart member of the group is funny. It's really funny. I still don't understand anything. Oh god, it's weird. Giving my teammates XP at about the level it needs to be. By choosing to fight all the sorrows in this house. some of you are actually getting concerningly low on your HP here. You say funny catchphrase. Well, at least... Okay, at least this final scissors attack will revive them. Oops. Dingo Deal revived all the way back to full health. Hello, Jacob. You're not too late. I've just walked to the house. I walked into the house, grabbed the key on the first floor, entered the storage room. There's a little bit of cute dialogue you might have missed. Also, I went to pick up the walk, but Bonnie already has the walk equipped, so something weird happened. So maybe we'll see something akin to that happen again. We go grab the needle sword that Mirabelle already has. I don't know. Let's put it on why not. I never actually analyzed this person because I assumed that they're that anything that would be said during the analysis would be the same as in the tutorial. No, not him. Ah, gosh dang it. Okay. And now our healing's gone, so... How about we focus on trying to get a Scissors attack. Scissors combo. Because I no longer have confidence that the deal is going to be alive for too much longer. One defense down. Okay. We're good. Okay. I wondered, because one was dead, if the dialogue here might have changed, but it didn't. Let's slow it. Not that it matters too much. Attack with normal scissors, I don't want to do too much damage, that way I can pull up the jackpot and heal left one. There we go. Big misinput. Yep, could have been. Lucky for me, it didn't matter too much. should have tried to at least examine it first, see if the dialogue is any different. An anvil, sharpening stone, and forge. Yeah, okay. So this is the needle sword up here, right? But Mirabelle already has the needle sword, yeah. Oh, look, on the wall. There's nothing. Just a normal, boring wall. You don't stumble this time, but you feel dizzy still. Felt like the air around you warped and changed for a second. Okay, Babani definitely noticed the sword, and the sword was definitely there before I went to interact with it. So I'm guessing that it just went back in time in order to be accessible for this loop. Is a way of describing what just happened there. Right, and there's a rewind noise. But like... So did it literally just disappear in front of everyone's eyes? Or is the implication that it was never there? This loop. Also, how is Bonnie and Mira not noticing that they're attacking using different weapons than they have? Like, logically, they should have noticed. Examined it. Get him, Bonnie. Theo needs to be healed, yes. Healed even more. I'll loop back to turn back to Isabu so she can use the scissors again. Using Isabu. Isabel. Back to Mirabelle. 20. Doesn't matter, just Scissors attack the rock one, so it's a little bit weaker for the all-out attack of Scissors. And we all heal. Oh, you're still alive? No, you aren't. These ones. Let's go for the top one first. Solely because they both have rock. She just used her rock attack, so it's not like I can get her to do another rock attack immediately. Oh yeah, chat as much as you want or don't want to, it's fine. Don't need to apologize for lurking. Forgetting to re-examine the tutorial ones. There might be some new dialogue in here. I wouldn't know. There's a pair of... You're getting used to this. Something was here before, but you always keep whatever weapons or armor you get through loops. Is the world rewriting itself when you look again? There's no glasses in here, but there are some supplies. Yeah, because we have the glasses in our pocket. Opaque glasses, there it is. Odil's not wearing them this time. Interesting. 51. 51. I need to remember that number. Except by I, it actually means flippin' Siffrin needs to remember that number. Which is a little bit of an issue since Siffrin seems to only remember one number at a time. It's a Craftology book, not a Craftology book. Creating a correlation between astronomy and astrology. It's frozen for a few months now. Yep. You're very gullible. Bonnie, you're laughing, but aren't you also using Protector Craft? No! No! It's not the same. I'm not gullible. Being silent and surrounded by people you like is nice. Some rolled up papers and unrolled one. Oh my! Yep, I already knew this. I was wondering if Siffrin would be more protective of this secret. Friend? Can I look? Well, no, definitely not. Oh, so it's really not allowed. Why did it take Siffrin saying it for you to realize? Ben likes me do things when you guys say no sometimes. But if even Finn says it's not allowed, then it must be something really not allowed. So I won't look. Siffrin? What the crap did you let Bonnie do when we said no? Uh-oh. You let me drink some vodka once. What? Siffrin? You make sure to look like you're about to flee. Now that's an interesting change in dialogue. Last time I think it was just a bigger what-oh. But this time it's you make sure you look like you're about to flee. You pretend to be surprised at this reveal. I don't really get why Odile likes it though. This is just like boring water. Sorry, That sounds like an amazing practical joke to play on a kid, actually. It was! Eight of Pentacles again, so it looks like that doesn't change, but hey, I have it in my pocket now. Thank you, Sifrin. Good job, Sifrin. Yay, good job. Take a bow. Now, this pillow is a hat, remember? Except Bonnie's already wearing the hat. A bed. Why does the pillow look so not here? So that's interesting. The change in dialogue. Because I feel like there would be a different reaction if he saw the pillow disappear in front of his eyes. I feel like, more likely, the pillow, quote-unquote, was never there. But the actions of the characters don't change because of that. So he started by mentioning the pillow, but then there's not a pillow. So now he has to catch himself with what he was saying, because it no longer makes sense that he was talking about a pillow. Some people like to sleep with no pillows, so I've heard. You're ready for it this time. You'll be fine looking at old spots like this from now on. Something's weird. Something's weird. Huh? Something's weird? Like what? I'll let you know when I find out. Okay. Odil's getting suspicious of all the time loop shenanigans and items disappearing in front of her eyes. Or maybe not even being there in the first place. But Odile knows more than she thinks she knows. Not a concern to me, it might be a concern to Sifrin, but I personally would prefer if Sifrin told everyone what's going on. Keep fighting more enemies, mostly so I can keep my teammates' XP up. Oof, that one hurt. Turn back to Sif. We're almost there. Okay. And that is 5 systems. She's picking up on everybody's weird behavior. I could see that. That's the type of analytical way that Odile would notice a time loop. It's kind of the same way that Sans did. So, like, it's a viable way. That makes sense. Yep. Well, it did allow me to do a one-punch KO. She's pretty observant. Yep. Let's try to kill it. Not sure all this boosting up is actually that useful for strategy if I can just smush them anyways. And this way I don't have to rely on the critical from Isabeau. Just noticing how people are pointing out things that are not bad. Could also be picking up on Sifrin's part of it, not being surprised by anything. Or truly surprised, at least. Turn this up to a deal, and then have a deal. Then I could wipe them out on even quicker. Not quite yet. I want to check these two pillars first. I feel like I probably already checked them out. Key time. It's a pillar. It's a pillar. Sure is a pillar. Broken pillar. Wasn't yeah, there's a boss. I'm going to remove pillars, put self. Just to have a little bit more of an edge. You may point it out with the garden shears, but I don't know. We'll see. And guarding the rest of the house from us. It feels strong, stronger than those we've seen so far. Get ready, everyone. Musical pop time, here we go. Big ball head. Big ball head. Wait, something's happening. So it's rock type currently. That was a rock sign. Speed up, everyone. I'm gonna want you to kill yourself. Now do your turn back. So Raising attack might be useful. I think I want to hit paper right now. Okay, I can turn it up back to Odile. I won't be using up too much to slow it down. Change the scissors, so we need to use rock now. One's attack. Oh, it's rock. What? I must have got confused somewhere. Can't use any of those, don't want to guard, I'll just attack, I suppose. Immune, okay. Don't confuse me. Let's lower its attack. I want... raise our defense. But I think I do just want to punch it. Kill Odile. That's acceptable. Speed everyone back up again. Can't slow it. The other two won't do anything. I don't know if this is useful. We already have defense up. Okay. One more rock attack, and we'll have combo. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while to get to that one rock attack. Here we go. Switching to rock, so we want to use paper. Bonnie missed. We could raise our attack this time. I could switch to Odile to do a paper attack, but Odile's about to move anyways, so I'm gonna move over here and give us an attack boost instead. Speed us all up again. For yourself. Assist. Odile, move again. Still can't use a good paper attack. Odile again! By the way, do you play other FPS games other than Splitgate? Not a lot. It's most... I find myself playing other FPS games, but not... I don't really stream any, no. Splitgate is definitely the one I've played the most. Let's make sure our defense is up. This isn't actually that useful right now since Abeel's gonna move soon anyways. Bonnie deals the final blow. It doesn't matter what craft type you are. Your craft type isn't anti-Bonnie. Bonnie Pog. The strongest member of the party. Here we go. Small break for the next floor. Unable to be damaged, that's true. Invincible. Bonnie, the strongest member of the party, can't be hit by any attack. Bonnie say them, according to the profile page. Shall we take a little break then? No, we should keep going and... That face. What was that? I think I'm hungry. My time! My time! My time to be the leader! Why? Because it's next time, baby! And that because I'm a growing kid. That sure is true. But do we have time to... Mira? Let's take a break, alright? Even people blessed by the change god like you need to take a break sometimes. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I remembered something. Isabel. Heads or tails? Oh, this isn't about to change, is it? Huh? Tails. It's going to be tails. Because that's what it should be as a time loop. It was tails last time. Okay. So random chance still exists in a time loop? Or this is evidence that our actions have had an effect somehow, which is wild. Because technically a coin flip isn't truly random. A coin flip depends on the force exerted launching the coin into the air, the angle of that force that was exerted on it. It depends on the air resistance. It depends on the way the air is moving. So, like, there's a lot of individual factors that are in play with a coin flip. And technically, if Sipman just moves differently a little bit, it could change the movement of the air, which could theoretically change what side the coin will land on. So it's possible that this is still not technically random. But it fell on heads. But last time, didn't it? Huh. Oh, too bad. Interesting. Now you owe me. We were betting? You now owe me 1,000. 1,000 what? Bucks. Bucks! I can't believe this. Odil's also thinking about things. Quite possibly. Betrayed by a friend. We are not friends. We are associates. Not companions. Colleagues. Allies at best. Not even soulmates. Can't believe you've gone down to being an acquaintance now. No! What's the coin flip about, madame? Well, I asked the favor tree to make me win my next coin flip. Huh? Such a silly favor. Purely for scientific reasons. I was wondering whether this favor tree business had any truth to it. As we can see, it does. But that wasn't the best experiment to prove it. There is a 50-50 chance after all. You don't believe you won thanks to the favor tree? Not really. Call me weird, but I don't think a tree can grant favors. But Madame Odile didn't care about what she was asking, so why would the favor tree care, If you want something to come true, it definitely will. You think so? Absolutely. You're glad to see Bonnie smiling. To see Bonnie smile again. There's no ing there, it's just smile. Okay, who wants snacks? I have snacks. Today, I have many snacks at your disposal. I have some plantain chips. Ooh, did you use the last of those not bananas to make them? Yes! Yes, I did. Crunchy, delicious, and full of potassium. Those are plantain chips. You all clap. Second snack is some boring but delicious cookies. Cookies! Great sales pitch, Bon Bon. Boring but delicious. Cookies, the taste of home. What kind of home is boring but delicious? So you're weird. And for a third and final snack, we are proud to present, some, onigiri. Onigiri. Onion giri. You messed that one up on purpose. Yeah! I have some onigiris for everyone. One of those Kabuan rice balls, right? Yeah, rice. I love rice. You and every other kid on this planet, Boniface. Now, choose. Choose which one you want. Don't worry, I have enough for everyone. You'd like. So a part of me is curious. You doing Bonnie's energetic voice is making your mic clip a little. I find that funny. Didn't you say something like that last time around? I wonder if saying going for onigiri like I did last time will evoke any different reactions, because I think we said it 5 times now. It's still as funny. I wonder if choosing onigiri again here will elicit any different reactions, because Siffrin won't be surprised by the fact it has apple in it. But I also want to know what Siffrin's reactions to the other foods are. So, take a cookie. There! You! Go! Me as well, please. Bonnie hands you and Mirabelle a few cookies. Delicious, delicious cookies. Boring, but you could never get sick of them. So, do you all like it? Did I do a good job as snack leader? You nod, but prepare yourself for what comes next. Yeah, this is good. The music fades away. Aw. You say very loudly. Thank you, snack leader, for this delicious meal! Ooh, this is so good! Thank you, Bonnie! So good, Bon Bon! I feel refreshed, invigorated, alive! Good food. Yummy, yum yum. The result of the coin flip was different this time. So things related to chance are random? Good to know. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. I feel like a little bit of that dialogue was a small bit different from last time. Because I thought... I was pretty certain Odile had some lines talking about there being apple in there. Right? Because there was the lines about the plum. And that's why Bonnie thought it might be a decent idea to add apple. So I wonder if those are lines that only appear if you choose the onigiri yourself. Because, like, there wasn't even mention of apple in the onigiri this time. Unless that's something that happens when I talk to her. I hope I didn't make Bonnie upset earlier. You both look Bonnie's way. Bonnie is stuffing their cheeks happily. Never mind. Leave me be now. I need some alone time. Yeah, absolutely no mention of the fact that the, Jacob, put yourself in a corner. You're going in timeout. What a dumb joke. Flippin' dumb Pokemon meme. So stupid. We can't be friends. That'd be like being friends with your mom or your sister. So then, which one am I? You're... I don't know. Is that how it works? I hope everyone's alright. The people on Dormont? Yes, but the King's Curse probably got to them already. It was so close when we arrived a few days ago. Even if we decide to go back, there'd be nothing to come back to. So all we can do now is... Tell me a joke, Siffrin, please. To get my mind off things. Joke time. Siffrin, why would you choose the same joke? Well, you know it'll be stolen from you, so you're ready. Also, it's the same plum joke, despite the fact that no plums were mentioned in the earlier conversation. That's curious. But like, actually that kind of makes sense. I was thinking, like, it makes sense from Siffrin's point of view, because initially I had thought that the plum joke here was based on the fact that plums were mentioned as being inside the onigiri the first time, but no such mention was made this time around. And like Siffrin would still remember and thus have a pun ready here. I don't know. Makes me wonder if there would be a different joke if I chose a different option the first time. A plum? Like the fruit? Nah, let her have it. This is just ridiculous. He hasn't thought up of a different joke yet. Yes, that meeting was... Oh, let me guess. It was a very fruitful meeting. Oh no. Was that it? Sorry for stealing your joke. You can still save this. The fact that you stole my joke, Mirabelle. What a pitiful experience for me. You kind of brought it back. But you didn't bring it back enough. Sad. Maybe I should have taken it from her. Whatever. Hey, Seth. Let me guess. You're still hungry? I can see it on your face. Want half of this cookie? Isabeau waves his last cookie at you. Yes. They did mention the plum dough, just not the apple slice. Did they? I might have missed that. I didn't choose the onigiri this time, and I don't think anything was said about the onigiri. I don't think the plum was mentioned. I have to go back and check. But I don't think it was. Anyway, I can say this right off the bat here, and that's kind of funny. And maybe a little bit out of character. Thought you did choose onigiri. They didn't then. Yeah, okay. I chose cookie this time. I want to see what happens if I say this. Yes, please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny, Buff, Isabeau. What? Isabeau was surprised by what you... Was so surprised by what you said that he destroyed the cookie he was holding into 1,000 crumbs. Oh no! Not the cookie! Sif! You can't just say that! I really have the heart of a delicate maiden, you know. You have to be careful with me. Poor guy. He's also devastated that the cookie was destroyed. No, you idiot! He's not devastated that the cookie was destroyed. He's embarrassed by your words. Hey, Ispo seems to be having trouble looking you in the eye. Each touch the light. One's healed. Everything's ready. Are you ready? Ready? Alright, let's go. Do I have pillows? I have pillows. Fight might have been unfathomably out of character. Here we go. Time to rock that. What's wrong? You can't. Oh, you can go up the stairs. What was that then? Oh, it's one of these. Let's do roughly the same thing I did last time. Speed everyone up. Maybe I should have leveled up everyone's attack. I can use this moment actually to do that. Slow it down. Should I try to go for a paper combat? Don't know if it's the right move. It's almost definitely not. But I might be able to get it off. Okay. I was able to actually beat it last time, so I guess I got a little bit, full of myself. Let's heal everyone up a bit. Well, I now know what happens when it explodes, and the answer is ouch! But as long as one person lives, we win the fight. I might be able to 110 this. If With the first turn, I used Cytherin's attack to get Odile to do a rock attack. Then I attack with Mira. Yeah, because that hurts a lot. Yeah, and it's down. List of students' names. It has 1, 2, 5 names. This is a Valguardian practice, as I recall. Having more than one name? Yeah. This is lovely, actually. How Valguard's goal of change goes even as deep as names. There might have been a reaction Cytherin had there at the very end, but I missed it. Oh, I recognize this handwriting. This is the seat of a very stylish, very scary lady with amazing fashion sense. She often wore this very cool dress, and she always had her dark hair in a bun. We often had the same classes, but she probably doesn't know I exist. I'm a little sad about it. I always wanted to ask her for fashion tips. Mira, I tried to point you in her direction yesterday. Wait, this sounds like... That's the stylish lady I was talking to you about. Who? The stylish lady next door in Dormont? Yes, her. Your fan. You have a fan, Belle? Mira, remember us when you're famous? So that's who you meant. Yes, I know her. But see, if you said she was scary, I would have known who you meant. She has a very intense glare, and she talks in a way where I never know if she's making fun of people or not. You make a face. The stylish lady didn't look very scary when you talked to her. If you see her again, look into her eyes. You'll see what I mean. You might try that. Either way, you should go talk to the stylish lady and let her know that Mirabelle knows of her. Well, I can in a later loop, or in the event of not a later loop. No, I should not remember that number. I should remember 51. No snack eating in this room. Out the corner of your eye, you see Bonnie chomp on an apple. Brilliant line. A board with some doodles in the corner. I have bad memories of this classroom. Why? Did you have a bad class in this room, Belle? No, not, I gave a class here not too long before the king attacked. You're a teacher? Gasp. You never said. No. It was just one lecture. The head housemaiden. She said it would be good for me to give a lecture. A lecture on... I'm well known in Dormont's house for being the housemaiden who has taken the most classes? Taken the most classes? Like as a student? How many was that? Haha. Since I came to live here, I think I registered for A little more than 150 classes? Huh? Mirabelle! You went to school for that long? So she wanted me to do a lecture on what taking all those classes taught me. And... Should we drop it? Yes, please. Yeah, maybe next loop I just won't look at that board. I should buy you for XP reasons. How's you? Why did you heal? There's no HP for you to heal. Ooh, okay, just heal yourself. Grind XP every loop from the start, it might be redundant. You're not wrong. It might be redundant for everyone but Siffrin. Doesn't even do anything, they just cry. I don't think it actually has any attack, so I'm gonna try to... use this moment to heal. Maybe... do a paper attack. Because if I can get one more paper attack in here, I can get the jackpot. Okay, jackpot time. Now everyone's at full HP. No. I don't wanna fight you. Oh yeah, I forgot there was one here. Wait, Bonyface. What do you mean by weird? No time, madame. Let's get ready. I do... I mean... in a way it's weird because it's different than the other ones. But like... okay, so that did neutral damage, so it is Scissors type, so I need to be hitting out rocks. This one, is it just me or there's something weird about it? Seems a little stronger. Yeah, okay, we've definitely read this before. Like, maybe even twice before. Whatever, let's just go it. There we go. Got a lot of XP for defeating it. Yay, another crest! We should be careful about where we use this one. I remember vaguely that we do use it, but I don't remember from where. Did we use it? I don't remember how we used it. Clock engraved onto it. Not sure I actually remember using it. Oh, it's locked. That's right, I need a key for that. Ouch. I use rock. Why am I using rock at all? It's paper. I need to be using paper. Oh, the old Gogan used the right one this time. And in regard to battling enemies on every loot becoming redundant, the XP gain may not be useful for Citrin in the very long run, but it still remains useful for the other party members if I'm going through the entire tower anyways. In the events that I which could justify choosing not to go through the entire tower. Not sure it's a pillar. No. Oh, yep. Ah! Is that someone from the house? They must have been frozen by the king's curse. That's another housemaiden. She often helped me with chores. I can't believe she's... What was she like? Tell us a bit about her. She started working at the house before me, so she often had to teach me how to do basic things. Like what? Like how to cut veggies without cutting my fingers too? I know how to do it now. You go, meow meow cat's paw, I can't cut my fingies, nah. Cute. What? Cute. It's cute, right? That's how I remember. She taught me how to do it. And she always helped me bandage my hands after I hurt myself. Shaking her head, telling me to be more careful next time. She was such a nice person. She never hurt anyone. The king Why would the king do this? I can't even do anything to save her. She's been under the curse for too long. I can't reverse it. I'm so... Mirabelle. The king is powering the curse, so if we manage to beat him, everyone should go back to normal. But every new floor, the sadnesses are getting stronger. At some point, we might end up frozen in time ourselves. If it happens, I'll be here. I'm the only one who can't get frozen in time. Yes, okay, I'm getting tired of reading the same dialogue. You smile at her. Okay, so there was literally nothing in that dialogue. Ah, yes, this is where I got the garden shears. The class is filled with gardening supplies, and there's some gardening books about rare and powerful plants. None of them catch your eye. Odile didn't notice, or at least didn't say anything. Tiny dying plant. New dialogue. This plant looks tiny and cute. I guess? No, it's not. No, I see what Sif means. There's a certain charm to it. It's cute. I hope it grows up to be to be big and strong. It better. You hear me, plant? I believe in you. Grow big and strong. You smile. Haha! I used the power of time loop in order to not make Mirabelle sad. Silly enemy AI makes it is okay. Smell like flowers, yep. Oh, that's one of the house cooks. She was in the gardening class with me. She was taking the class to learn how to grow tasty vegetables. Ah yes, that's the one that made the giant veggie. How big was the turnip? How was the turnip? Oh, it tasted awful. Try your best to pass through the tight space between your allies, the table, and the wall. As you pass through, you realize, not for the first time in this situation, that everyone unconsciously makes sure not to touch you any more than necessary. It's not the best feeling, but there must be a reason they're not touching you, so you leave it alone. You gonna watch the VOD later? Alright. See you later, Hazel. So people are choosing not to touch Sifrit. I personally think that's probably just out of respect. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that's the head housemaiden's office. Someone like her definitely has some good stuff, right? Like keys, and like snacks. Like information. Let's look around. The first full column is titled Save Valgard. The second, near empty column, is titled Other. What could this be about? A pile of papers. You take one at random. It's a lovely, cheesy, mushy love letter for someone named Claude. You take one at random, it says, but we also know that random chance remains a thing through time loops, yeah? Yet, despite this, that was the same letter as last time. This implies that either we luckily got the same letter twice, it's not random, or all of them are cheesy love letters for Claude. Every single one of them. Why do you even call the king the king? Valgard isn't a monarchy. Isn't king just a title he chose? Yes, he chose it. Calling him something else would be rude? Yeah, that's just basic manners. Valgard is so weird. I could see Siffrin in the past telling people not to touch him. Yeah, exactly. Like, some people don't want to be touched. And if you don't know if a person is okay with physical contact or not, don't. The main housemaiden's massive desk drawer. Mirabelle said the key should be in the drawer. Start looking for the key. So this is the office of the housemaid, the head housemaiden of the House of Dormand. She's wonderful. She manages the house and makes sure everyone is happy and fulfilled. She organizes a lot of events, too. She is also a great crafter. She always creates wonderful items that makes everyone's lives easier. She taught me so much. Most of the craft skills I know, I learned from her. She was the one, wasn't she? The one who was supposed to... Yeah. She was the one who was supposed to defeat the king. But the king was too strong and attacked out of nowhere, and now... I don't know what happened to her. When I fled the house, the king might have already... Don't worry, Mira. If she's that strong, I'm sure we'll find her safe and sound eventually. Yeah, positive. I have to stay positive. Ah, stars. There was a key hidden in here. It was taped to the underside, so you missed it before. You blinding idiot! You found the rock key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the rock position. How fitting. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the rock key is located. So this is how the game's just gonna continue, isn't it? It's going to be Siffrin makes one small mistake, learns what the one small mistake was, and then makes a mountain out of a molehill because of it, leading into further and further distaste for self, I suppose is a way I could word it. Dissatisfaction with his own capability. All the while, he's gaining all the XP and power from going through the house time and time again, making him actually more capable in the long run. There was nothing important in there, right? So this is fine? What a waste of time. At least we didn't get squashed, though. Still have to wonder why there was a rock trap there. No. One small mistake that led him to needing to die to reset the loop. True, but one small mistake nonetheless. The first boulder trap wasn't really a small mistake, though. That was just Siffrin straight up not doing his job. This one was legitimately a small oversight. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. And Mira has nothing to say about it. Here we go! Things I haven't seen yet. Things Siffrin hasn't seen yet. Someone frozen in time. Oh, this is... I don't know. I've seen them around sometimes. I think they're someone's partner. Someone's bonded partner, even. Look at their earrings. Aren't they bonding earrings? You look at them. Their left ear has a beautiful dark dangling earring, and the right ear a simple transparent one. Are those bonding earrings? You're not familiar with what that is. The earrings have different but complementary designs. How romantic. I wonder which half is theirs. I feel like the clear one represents them better, so maybe that's the one from, maybe that's the one their partner made? Do you think we'll see their partner somewhere in the house? Yes. They might have been looking for each other when the king attacked. If we managed to beat the king, they'd get back to normal and look for their partner. They'd start running, trying to find them. Flower petals in their wake. And then they'd see each other from across a hallway, eyes locking. They take one step forward hesitantly, wondering if this is real. And then they trip on a brick and break their nose. And their partner, seeing the blood, would faint in horror. And they'd feel so bad that they made their partner faint. They would exile themselves in shame. Yes, how romantic. It's not. Oh no! What happened to the rest of the dialogue? There was at least one more line of dialogue. Can I go through it all again? No, I can't. Well, time to step on a banana peel. I kid. No point in wasting a loop. The bookcase is filled with theater scripts. You gently touch the back of a Valgardian comedy you remember liking. Aw, don't worry, Sif. You'll be able to see some plays soon. So there's something I've always wondered. What is it, Bonnie? Well, you know that stage play Fryn brought us to before we got the last orb to open the house? And the main characters, the two men kissed on the mouth, right? Oh, gems. Shush, I want to hear this. And so, when people kiss on the mouth in plays, they don't really kiss, right? They have some transparent paper in between So, in between, so the lips don't touch, right? What? What? Uh-huh, what? You should have said stop crushing on our dreams. Thank you! Yeah, Bonnie, they definitely have paper in between. Huh. No one ever kissed someone on the mouth in a play. Not in front of everyone. Not in front of everyone. Oh, that's really good. Bonnie Face, this is why you're my favorite. Woohoo! Valguardian plays are okay, but you really like Potarian plays. Bookcase is filled with various novels. How to not make a fool of yourself, a journey. Tick. Soul Emperor 4. The Soul Emperoring. And the Cursing of Chateau Castle issues 40 to 48. 48. You should remember this number. No, you should remember 51. It seems like it's going to take a very specific loop in order to get you to remember that and tell it to the guy. Siffrin. A pile of lists of books that have been checked out of the library. Odil's looking intently at the list. A list of books. Oh, it's the same. A book that seems a little too heavy for the table it's on. This book is massive. It's called The Complete History of Fishing. Odile takes the book with two hands and hits the table with it. Do that again. Please? Indeed. I'll take this one. Odile got the heavy book. She puts it in her pocket to equip later. A fishing book. Fishing old... It's... fishing ology. It's called... Ichthyology. It's just... How the fuck do you go from a CH to a TH? Ology. And I'm not studying it. Boo. Some vials. Let's see. You got 2 sweet tonics. You give them to Bonnie for sweet... safekeeping. Dense book and a heavy book. If you can knock someone out with it, it's a weapon. Boost attack, but +1 cooldown on all craft skills. Ooh, +1 cooldown on all craft skills? That's... I want to say rather harsh. Let me... Because, like, Odile's craft skills are important. And they're two cooldown each. Right, that allows me to use one. Slow. And I don't think they'll be ready for the next one after that, even normally. Putting an extra 1 on there? Then Siffrin thought, what is a bonding earring? You suppose it's not very important, but... Well, Siffrin, if you looked at the book earlier, because there was a book you could have looked at about bonding earrings, but you weren't interested enough to actually look at it. I suppose that's something to do on a later loop. Not that there will be another loop, because we're going to go defeat the king. This wall feels different somehow. But you don't see any switches or anything, so you leave it alone. Siffrin? You're going to be crushed by another boulder, Siffrin, if you keep acting like that. This bookcase is filled with notebooks of all shapes and sizes. They look kind of out of place here. You point at them and look at Mirabelle. Oh, the diaries, Siffrin. Diaries? In a library? Oh yeah, you guys do that in Dormont too. It's popular in Jovente as well. So, you know how our belief encourages change, right? Sometimes when people change, they may not feel any attachment to the people they were before. Or they might want any trace of who they were to just disappear from their sight. And so some houses let it widely known that that seems weirdly worded. And so some houses let it widely known that you can give away items that remind you too much of who you were. Like diaries. But those items, aren't they given away to be disposed of? Most items are, but diaries in particular are usually kept by houses. It's common knowledge though. I personally find it weird. Even if I changed that much, I wouldn't want people to read my thoughts. It's more of a gesture, right? Letting go of your past self. Names and any obvious signifiers are erased by the house anyways, but mostly, it's about history. Isn't it fun to be able to pick up a diary written by someone a very long time ago? See big historical events from their perspective? More than giving away part of who you were, I think a lot of people actually give their diaries away, so it's like, look Mom, I wrote a book that's in a library. Heh. I can understand that then. Huh. The idea of anyone reading your deepest thoughts, even years in the future, completely removed from you. Gross. Again, Valgard is weird. But you love drama, so you happily pick up the gaudiest, sparkliest diary you see. Oh, this one looks fairly recent. We could read a little bit, like a tiny bit. We do not have time. Is what I would usually say, but I would also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems. Belle, pick a page! One page, and then we're going. I'm reading again? Okay. Everyone huddles around her. Mirabelle takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle. Okay. Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday, and I got the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. The rest of it is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. Huh. Ah, the island north of Valgard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's mind doesn't happen often, does it? I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all anyone could talk about for weeks. That's so frightening. I'm glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it. Oh. Yeah. Still. That country's name. What was its name again? Oh, I think it was something like... Don't say it! Crap! What are you, Papyrus? Huh. What an interesting diary entry. That was fascinating. The bookcase is filled about books about the House of Change. So, the House of Change is the name of the belief, but the house is the name of the place? And there's more than one house in Valgard. And a house is where people live. What a confusing language. No, it's not so bad. It makes sense. If you'd like to know more about the House of Change, yes, recommend me a book. But let's be quick about it. Okay, yes. Alright, I think you should try this one. The life-changing magic of changing yourself. This one's a little abstract, but it's all about our beliefs and the change god. Living while striving for change within ourselves, while keeping our ever-changing God in our thoughts. This book explains pretty well the belief that a lot of the people of Valgard live by. Interesting that you only have one deity. Easy to keep track of, I suppose. Oh yeah. What do you have in Kabue then? We have... gods? Spirits? Expressions? The nuance gets a little lost in Valgardian. Expressions for everything. So how many expressions do you have then? A dozen? A few thousand. Huh? What? So many! Do you have to keep track of them? Of all of them? Of course not. You only have to pray to the ones you need. So for me, the expression of search, the expression of writing, the expression of creator craft, and lately, the expression of battle and victory, I suppose. Cool. That's pretty neat. I hope the expressions and the change god bless us in our journey. Getting close. Just one off. The bookcase is filled with random books, from novels to picture books to massive research essays. You see this side of the bookcase shine slightly. There must be a key somewhere. Maybe inside one of the books? Which books should you examine? Steppy cooking. Effort, the key to meaningful change. Running from your problems. You open the book. No key. This book seems to be about how to get a better running posture and better endurance. Madame Odile could use this book, huh? What does that mean? Just that you're not very fast is all. And you get tired easily too. Maybe if you kids could stop running everywhere you go. Huh, Siffrin. You quickly look away from her glare. It's okay, Del. I can teach you how to run good. Yes, madame. Take lessons from the kid who puts their arms straight behind them while running. I want to see you do it. Bonnie doesn't know to run! Ideal. It is a very interesting way to run, Bonnie. But why? Another kid in Broach. I want to say brooch, but that has an R. It's not brooch. It's probably something French. Bambooch. Bambooch sounds nice. Another kid in bamboo said running like that was ergonomic. Ergonomic? I don't know that Vanguardian word. Me neither. What's it mean? It means the wind doesn't matter and I can go fast. It's ergonomic. Ah, do you mean ergonomic? Do I? I hope not. That's not how you use that word. It's not? Nope. But running like that makes me faster. Does it? It does. Okay. So Dill should run like this too. I'd rather not. Ah. It's not ergonomic, it'd be, Motherfudger. Aerodynamic? I think it's aerodynamic. Something like that, at least. Oh. Effort, the key to meaningful change. Yep. Inside the book titled Effort, the key to meaningful change, there's a key. Aerodynamic, okay. Pretty on the nose. You found the paper key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the paper position. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the paper key is located. Steppy cooking. You open the book. The book falls open on a recipe for some kind of carboin dumplings. Dumplings! Ah, those are called, gyozas, Boniface. Please stop screaming. Sorry. How do you make them? Bonnie looks intently at the recipe. Oh, okay. Oh, that's crabbing easy. Our little adorable chef's at it again. What? Oh, sorry. You can go. I can look at it later. No, it's fine. You might as well look at it now. Okay. My sister, she... What about your sister, Bonnie? It doesn't matter. Can we go now? I'll look sadly at Bonnie and try to keep moving. Bonnie mic clipping. The rock key was gutted by a rock. True. Another one of these. I need to do some healing soon. Looks like if you're healing yourself. I'm gonna want to get some sort of combo, I think. This isn't ideal. Too many people already, so low on health. Really not ideal. Okay, pockets. can pull this back. I don't need to pull this back. Oh my gosh. I thought... Okay, I don't know why I thought. Well, that didn't go well. Let's just kill it. That never happened. This was the plant room. I don't need to go in there again. Haha, no. Very funny joke, but no. Let's change this back to self. Just for those extra stats. No thanks. Let's fight the other one. I'm being careful this time. Underestimating you again. That's okay, I don't need stuff right now. This is a paper. I asked this question before. That did neutral damage? There's no way that's wrong. Yeah, no, it was paper. Okay. What? No, I don't need to go up there. I need to... What are you protecting? affected by. Scissors position, okay. Yeah, that's right, Sifrin is a little forgetful. It totally won't have any effect on his ability to hide the fact that he's in a time loop. Nope. Ideally, I would like to exit this battle with more health than I entered. Didn't happen though. I could have made it happen. Right, nothing up here. Actually, you there. There's a book about something called bonding earrings. Bonding earrings. Isn't that what the frozen person on the way to the library was wearing? You pick up the book and flip through it. It's pretty dry. You'd rather not read it, actually. Sifrin? Are you curious about bonding earrings? You nod. Do you not have those where you're from? You don't? We have bonding earrings in Kabue as well. Let me explain it for you, Sif. You see, Sif, when people love each other very, very much... Oh! I want to know what happens when people love each other very, very much. No one's ever told me! Isabel. Many things happen, and then maybe they'll decide to get bonded and spend a very long time together. When they do, they'll start making a pair of bonding earrings. They're supposed to symbolize the other person, so the design is very, very important. And if the bonding is between 3 or more people, you make as many earrings as there are people. And then you exchange earrings, so they'd each carry one of the earrings. I know it's not practiced everywhere, but it definitely is in Valgard. Not everyone does it in Kabue, but it's popular there as well. Not my kind of thing, though. Oh, so... is that why you all wear earrings? Huh? What do you mean? You point at Mirabelle, Isabeau, and Bonnie's earrings. No! That's not why we wear earrings! Those are just normal earrings! Yeah, that's... my sister said I had to wear them. Well, it is very common for people to wear earrings. But it's not related. Mirabelle, Isabeau, and Bonnie all look at each other. Is it related? I'm suddenly worried. I haven't met a lot of people without earrings, even if they're not bonding earrings. It's true that I know very few Valgardians without earrings. Is this why we wear them? As like a way to get us used to the idea at a young age? A thing we gotta do because adults said so? Evil manipulation to force us to get bonded as we age? I suppose every country has its weird, antiquated traditions. I guess so. It's kind of funny. Ew. Mirabelle seems genuinely upset at the idea. Maybe you shouldn't have brought it up. Say something. But your earrings all look nice, though. Aw, you think so? You nod. Isabelle hides his face. Anyway, your earrings are nice, Mira. They make you look cute. I like my earrings because I can hang things on them. Yes, my earrings do look nice. And they were expensive. I'll throw them away dramatically another time. That's the spirit. Maybe you could go see that frozen person again in a future loop. Couldn't I see that frozen person again in this loop? Maybe the situation isn't right to talk about whatever Siffrin would want to talk about regarding the frozen person. Stop making me fight the bomb. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Oh? 2 rows of tears, but only 1 crest? So we have to decide which way to go, huh? Why don't we... I vote this way. Why this way? Manly man's intuition. That's stupid. You're stupid. I vote this way. Why this way? Smart kid's intuition. And also it's the way Zah doesn't choose, so... I'm with the kid. It's been a while since we teamed up, hasn't it? Yeah. We're the, opposite sides of the Age Spectre Alliance. Age Spectre, not Spectrum, allies. It was opposite sides of the Age Spectrum Alliance, but I understand that there's big words in there. Opposite sides of the Age Spectrum Alliance! Oh. Mirabelle, my friend, my sister from another mother, please? No! Belle's with us! I'm with Isabelle. Yes! Belle and Beau. Beauty Alliance. Beauty Alliance. What type of name is that? Do you guys spend the day looking pretty? How dare you? Also, yes? Just look at us. Isabeau strikes a pose, and Mirabelle follows suit a beat later. They both look striking. Ew. We have all chosen a side, so that only leaves... Siffrin. You're the tiebreaker. But you hate being the tiebreaker. Can't we just get along? No. They insulted the Beauty Alliance. That's all. All that's left is war. Well, unless you bring peace to the Alliance by choosing the alliances by choosing a side. You're the only person that can bring peace to this land. H Alliance? Sif, no. How could you? I thought we were friends, Siffrin. Betrayer! Traitor! Let them eat 1,000 needles. Okay, we have to stop. Siffrin looks very distraught. You're so cute, Siffrin. We didn't mean it, promise. You hide your face under the brim of your hat. Let's use this crest then, shall we? Let's go! So the clock crest, which is gone now, was for this. curious. Let me just really quickly. What's that? A little dog. It's frozen in time. I wish there was an option to just go to the right. I do too! The king freezing humans in time for all eternity wasn't great, but him freezing a dog really is the last straw for me. Yeah, how could he do such a terrible thing? I can't believe this. Why would he attack a little dog? I'll never forgive him. And such a cute dog, too. The king is the worst. I can't wait to see him and punch him in the face. Odile reaches out and roughly ruffles Bonnie's hair. Huh? That was weird. Door's locked tight. It's locked by one of those weird word locks. You look at it. Isabeau gives you a look. No, I've definitely seen this lock. You've already told me this loop. Change. Worth a try. Storage room? Worth a try. Was it? Was it really? Well, looks like we're going to have to figure out how to open that. Clock equals time equals age alliance. Maybe. I could see it. You don't feel like there's a key there, but you could be wrong? You're not. You picked the wrong way, Stardust. Ah. No, I should not remember issue 10. Are you kidding me? Broken doll. There was dialogue I was straight up skipping there, wasn't there? Birds and flowers. A little note is attached to them. Get well soon so we can go party! With a lot of hearts. A bed. Doesn't seem very comfy. There's a bunch of things on the bed like... Oh? Earrings! Pretty! Just one though. And it's broken too. I'll take it. You got the drop earrings. You give the drop earring to Isabeau to equip later. Earrings that fortify the word's body and soul. If you touch one, it goes ding ding. And I can place with the drop earrings, which a single earring looks cooler than wearing two. Boosts attack speed, but lowers defense a little. Would be lowering his defense to 110. Or 109. Why is Odile so powerful? Highest attack. Highest defense. Lowest attack speed. And highest luck. Dang, Odile. Anyway, it boosts attack speed by 20 and lowers defense by 10, or more accurately, the other ring increases defense by 10. Point being, I still think this is a worthwhile trade-off. Drawer with nothing on it. You look inside the drawer. Gasp! It's a tiny bottle labeled grape juice for adults. Oh no! Oh wow, what a criminal. They probably snuck it in. Can you not drink grape juice in an infirmary? No, Bonyface, it's against the law. Oh no! Have you drank grape juice in an infirmary before, Bonnie? You know you can get severely punished for that, right? Oh no! We won't tell anyone you broke the law. You promise? We promise. Yes, we promise. We super duper promise. Isabeau pats Bonnie's head. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm a criminal. Aren't we all? Someone is laying in the bed, frozen in time. They look like they're sleeping. That's, I don't actually know who that is. They look Potiran, don't they? Look at those clothes. And they're covered in bandages. A traveler, perhaps? Trying to escape from something? Maybe? They left their home and then went right back to Valgard, right to the king, and then got frozen. Talk about bad luck. There's a poster on the wall. It says, in big bold letters, "Wash your crabbing hands!" I should not remember that number. Anyway, how far back into the house can I go? Back. Haha, no, I'm not fighting you. Well, so let's see here. There is something I could do back in town. I wish I could go look at the 51 book again. But I've been eliminated at that chance. This loop at the very least. But yeah, I could talk to the stylish lady. So is no one getting on Bonnie's case for using crab when it's used as a curse word? Loop back one level, look at the book, then loop back to town. I'm not a fan of overusing loops like that, though. Because, like, part of my mind goes, what about the timeline I'm leaving behind here? Right, that was kind of a question that existed in ReZero. You can't just be using your time looping powers willy-nilly like that. Sif isn't opposed to using loops like that, I think. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be. Nonetheless, how long have I been streaming here for? Because it might be about time for me to get off. It's been about... I still have a little bit, I guess. Might go fight a bunch of enemies until I die. Doesn't matter how much you slow me down. Take him out, Bonnie! Good kiddo. Gonna see if I can't get to that time loop stocked individual. This increase in attack speed is catching me a little off guard. Because usually Mirabelle goes before Issa. Yeah, okay. So it's nothing. Don't actually know how effective grinding here is going to be because I don't know how much XP there is until Siffrin's next level. And grinding for Siffrin's level is the only one that really makes sense. I mean, I suppose I could grind up for other levels if I'm aiming to get the memory pieces for the moves. The only issue towards that is that I'm not. One more paper attack. And here we go. Full heal. Officially exited the battle with more HP than I entered it. Only 1600? It's like 3-4 battles, isn't it? Provided those battles aren't this thing. In and out. Siffrin does that at the end of every battle. Ouch. Speed up, everyone. Bonnie hit that. Probably would have been enough to either kill it or knock it down into Bonnie finishing off range. Anxiety. So yes, I think I'm gonna loop back to Darman. Which isn't fantastic, but since I was just at the beginning of this game. Like, how long until next level? I did. It was, like 16,000 when I looked, and then I got about 300 after that, so it should be down to, not 1,000, 1,300. Yeah, it should be around down to about 1,300, and 1,300 is like 3 or 4 battles, so... Because I just got 300 there, so yeah, 3 more battles here. Missed that part. That's fine. There's no need to avoid attacking it with other attacks. Especially since there's no way I'm going to be able to get a combo in this time. So whenever I'm not healing, it should be... Well, buffs might be useful. But like with you, I don't need to like raise defense. I can't just straight up punch it, it's fine. Okay, this one can be dangerous. Tries everyone's defense. Tries everyone's attack. So do I... Ooh, an interesting little dilemma. Do I heal this up? Or do I bring my main guy back? The devil should be prone now instead of attacking. So I can use this moment to waste turns and heal. Or not. Okay, you're dead. Siffrin has learned a craft skill, Done Heal. Isabel has learned a craft skill, Break. Odile has learned a craft skill, Paper with a V. Isabel just learned a new skill. I've gotten stronger. You've got the memory of Break. You'll always remember this. When equipped, fighter will be able to use it, yeah. Skill that lowers one enemy's defense. Odile just learned a new skill. Huh, finally figured it out. Memory of Paper with a V. When equipped, your researcher will be able to use Paper with a V as a skill, even if she isn't at level 49. Paper with a V is a skill. Also, the fact that it says your researcher is curious. Why refer to it using the class name? When Odile is our only researcher. I did not read the description of whatever that skill was. That craft. Paper with a V. Big paper damage to one enemy. It's not paper with a V, it's just paper AV? Paper Alpha? Paper Alpha 5? It is not a class name. Profile. The Traveler, the Housemaiden, the Defender, the Researcher. So why did it say your researcher will be able to use blah 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 blah? Right? Why wouldn't it just say Odile can? The use of, like, the class name is interesting to me. Anyway, it's about time that Siffrin ran into a tear, isn't it? And I think I am going to go back to Dormont. You wake up. You don't exactly dream when you're frozen in time, but it's similar. Or more like, it's a slice of a dream, stretched into minutes, hours, days. A single thought, concept forever rolling out like taffy. You dreamt about bananas. So I guess there's an answer for, the kid. Siffrin! You're up! Usual, please. Hey, Mira. Hey, Siffrin. So how was your nap on a scale of 1 to 10? It was alright. I'm glad. I know how much you value your naps. Oh, wait. I had something I want to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Usual. That sounds like an amazing idea, Mira. Yeah? Well, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it could be fun, then great. I can't wait. This will be delightful. I'm smiling just thinking about it. You're happy, she's happy. You smile back. So, could you let everyone know? I would really appreciate it. Sure. Okay. Let me think. Madame Odile should be... Yep. There's a lot of names and places. Will you remember? You think so? Yes. I always remember things. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location, just in case you forget. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. Some loops she mentions her sisters, and others she says she's an only child. Should ask her about Isabelle or Odile. Oh hi, you're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. You traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Bonnie? Bonnie! Oh, what a cutie! definitely the younger sister of the group. There's no doubt about it. You laugh awkwardly. Okay. So I have specifically to talk about Isabeau or Odile. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. Last one you've seen is not issue 10. It was issue 51. Siffrin. Sibling? Oh yeah, it would be sibling. Did I straight up read the wrong word? Like, did it say sibling and I just said the wrong word out loud? I said sister. Well, how foolish of me. I guess I just did not read. Big hat. And possibly a worn-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Valgard. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help the other housemaidens in their studies and craft. Perfect little Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there taking classes with me. I never had a chance to, I never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I never had a single conversation with her. Man, I really just don't read words, do I? You tell her what Mirabelle thinks of her. She thinks I'm scary? No. But wait, you said she also liked my style? Mm-hmm. Oh, Change. Oh yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, Hatted One. Yes. Okay, let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. You got the fan mail. It's a package and a letter addressed to Mirabelle. You better give it to her before tomorrow. You put the mail in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you. Please give it to her. Please. I don't want to scare her. Please. Yes, I know that. Nothing weird happening lately? Nothing's weird. Definitely not my paper's suspicious. Don't look at them. Tease her a little. No! You slowly move your finger closer to the pages. No. Closer. Mirabelle's so worried at the idea of you seeing the papers that she throws. Your finger gets closer and pokes one of the papers. Poke. Stop poking my papers. Feel a little bad. Stop poking her papers. Apart from that, I haven't seen anything weird. Fan mail delivery. You give her the gift. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates. Oh, that's from, a scary classmate of mine. Or at least, I thought she was scary. She has very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well, and she says Suddenly Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look. Look at this bell. Isn't it pretty? She's crying. But she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bell. It's a very bright shade. It seems to sparkle in the light. It would probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful. It does. You got the stylish bell. Mirabelle keeps it safe. Mirabelle. Boost defense. Recovers 2% HP every turn and boosts attack. Mirabelle already isn't very good with defense, right? Like, usually, I feel like when she does get hit, I need to... I need to heal her when she gets hit. I looked at chat, my flubbing mistake. Annoys me. I'm not sure healing 2% HP every turn is a fantastic move for her. Okay, now you have no need to do that ever again. Ever. What, no need to talk to her and to get the bow to deliver it to Mira? Guess what I'm gonna do every loop from now on. Because the double item thing, yeah. Anything new to say? You gave him a gift? You did? What did she say? She really liked it. She really liked it? Thank you for giving it to her. Now, no matter what happens tomorrow... Actually, please make sure to win tomorrow. I want to tell her tomorrow how much she means to me after she beats the king. So she and I can become friends. Make sure to win tomorrow. You nod. I'm trying to write a letter. Don't look, please. You look away. Well, that's a curious reaction. I know for a fact in the previous loops you mentioned that it was a letter to Mirabelle. But now, not only is it a letter to Mirabelle, it's not that you don't want me to touch it anymore, you don't want me to even look at it. Perhaps you're right, Jacob. Perhaps. Give me my Give me my Panau chocolate. Not a croissant, not a croissant, not a croissant. Looks like the dialogues are the same. Pretty sure I don't know it. Well, because I want to see new dialogue, let's go pick up the flower and hand it to Bonnie, I guess? Bonnie and Izza are the two I haven't handed it to yet. Bonnie. Bonnie! Hey, friend. Oh boy. What you want? Flower for you. Don't eat the flower. You're giving me a flower? Yes, an apology for misgendering you earlier. Not that you knew. Why? Why not? Okay. Bonnie hesitantly takes the flower, stares at it intently. Did it make them happy? Photo picture. What do you mean, photo picture? Wait a minute. Are you referring to stylish lady? Artist kid. Oh yes, artist kid. I have a better memory than Sifrin. It's Mirabelle. It's me. It's all of us. Thank you, talented one. And you didn't give me a leaf the last time because I said the wrong thing. You look so weird. Are you from up in the sky? How did you know? Yes, I knew it. You're from the sky, then I'm going to give this back to you. Thank you for the gift. Frog spell! Hey, big-headed one. My mother talked about you. She said you're a traveler with a big hat, but it doesn't mean you're a wizard, because wizards aren't real. Are you a wizard? You wish. The nose. Huh? Did you just do something? Frog spell. Did you make me a frog? Hey, not cool. Frogs are... Oh! Frogs are so cute! They are? Thank you, kind wizard, for making me a frog. You go, kiddo. They said my vegetables look really shiny and delicious, so I would die for them now. Perhaps I shouldn't be making such jokes considering the king's curse, yeah. I let that kid take some of my veggies, so I'm sure you'll all eat well tonight. Change. Long thingy thing. Not that I have any idea what the long thingy thing is. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Okay, yeah. A little later, then I will need to be getting off soon. So I'll finish up setup for this loop, I guess. And then, like yesterday, I'll go save before I go to the tower to actually begin anything. You have nothing to say about the long thingy thing? Okay. Ahoy! Oh. I recognize you. Change God. I can't even ask you or do anything weird with the knowledge I have. Like, you can't say storage room in front of them. Because, and if Siffrin did, they'd probably be like, what the fudge? How do you know about that? Odil's here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Odil! Oh, Siffrin, you look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyways, how may I help you? Sleepover. Is of course Pawnman. Don't really have to talk to everyone. I suppose you don't need to tell her every time. This is true. Anything weird happened lately? Weird? Like what? I didn't see anything weird. Do you see anything weird? Too perceptive. Nope, nothing at all. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. They're definitely good. You're a she, her, aren't you? You're not a there. Motherfudger. I just keep losing. Gosh dang. I suppose here probably wondering what fifth has tree. Okay, that's it. I'm ending this bit. Ooh, that's the way it has to be. Yeah, it is. No. You will always make the joke. I can't not make the joke! Okay. Tree bend this tree. Yes. Yeah. Yes! You both laugh, laughing uproariously. And stops and brings it to his side. Okay, he did the hand thing again. You're too curious. I'll have to ask later. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree. What's up with the hand thing? The hand thing? What? You do the same gesture he does every time you talk to him at this time. Bringing your hand up to his shoulder, then sharply taking your hand back. Isabel looks at your gesture, confused. Then suddenly stills. Well, I was trying to touch your shoulder as, like, a bro thing. Huh? But I remember you don't like to be touched. I remembered mid-move, so I didn't touch you. So it's okay. Sorry. He was trying to touch your shoulder. Not sure how to react to this. See? This is why I didn't do it. Because you do that face every time people try to touch you. I'm sorry. I try to remember, sorry. Okay. You're confused, but it feels like he thinks you don't want to be touched. You don't want to think about this anymore. Anyways... Curious. So Siffrin's party thinks Siffrin doesn't like to be touched. But Siffrin is unaware of this. But at the same time, it feels like there's a basis for Siffrin not wanting to be touched. right? And Sivrin decided to just stop thinking about it, which could be a little concerning. Alright, let's talk about the sleepover. Sure. Yep. See you later, Isa. Hey, Loop. Hey, Stardust. We both just said heya. I said heya just to say heya. You don't get to reply to me in kind. You are a video game character. You don't get to just mimic me like that, Loop. It takes you a lot of time, doesn't it, to loop back and talk to me? Sure does. It's fine. Is it? It's fine. Uh-huh. But, I wonder if... Yeah, that's a good idea. How about I teach you a special craft skill so you can talk to me whenever? A craft skill to talk to Loop, even when you're not near them? That seems impossible. Only because you don't know the specific hand shape for it. Yes, Stardust, a fourth hand shape. So you can talk to me whenever. Are you interested? A fourth hand shape? If anyone would know about this, it'd be someone like Loop. You nod. Great! Alright, are you ready? You nod again. So, take your hand and make a fist. You do so. Then, you're going to raise your thumb and little finger. You raise thumb and little finger. And keeping your hand in that shape, you're going to put that hand next to your face with the thumb to your ear and little finger to your mouth. It's the phone. That's the secret hand shape no one knows about. Interesting. You've never heard about this, but you had a bad memory. You may have just forgotten it. Huh? What do you mean, had a bad memory, but you've just forgotten it? And then the very last step. There's more? There is, Stardust. You just have to think very loudly. Boy, I sure wish I could talk to Loop right now. Now that part just sounds silly. Yes, that's definitely the silly part of this ritual. And that's it. Now you can call me whenever. Well, mostly whenever. It might not work sometimes, especially if you get too far. And we won't be able to chat very long or anything, so you'll still need to come whenever you want a breather or need to chat. But now, I can help you out and give you hints whenever. Or if you want me to put it another way, you've just learned a skill. Call Loop. You can call me anytime to get some precious hints. To call me, just go to your craft menu and select Call Loop. Easy as pie. Ow. Hehe. Alright. Now you're here, though. How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Too bad you shouldn't give that gift to your housemaiden again. Can't give her something she already owns, huh? And that's the end of this quest. Good job, Stardust. So I can't... Your headphones are broken. Oh, wait. Okay. All my headphones cut out after Loop said the fourth handshake. Your headphones are broken. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Let's talk about something. What do you want to talk about? Hold up! Me! I want to chat. Say, you've been carrying that silver coin for a while, haven't you? The one in your pockets, I mean. For a few weeks, yes. I don't know. I'm mentioning it because it is just so weird for it to be the only thing you had in your pockets. Only a silver coin? What's the deal with it, I wonder? It's just a coin. Is that so? It is so. You just like to twirl it, flip it, or interact with it every once in a while. Mm-hmm. So it's not secretly made of gold? Or it doesn't have anything hidden inside a secret box? Or it doesn't even open some secret door if you press it on it real hard? No, but pretty pathetic to be carrying it around with you all this time, though. Interesting, that's darker than the other. Why is it darker than the others? Why is actually not and nothing two different things? Found a key in the house, may not have been correct. Definitely don't have to. I'd recommend looking around and reading a bit. I'll just never wasted. Alright, and I think that's everything? I think that's everything for this loop. All sound gone if chord is in wrong position. Oh no. Could fight that kid again. Don't think this person's gonna have anything new to say. Okay. You approach the Change God statue. You believe strongly or whatever that my attacks will super hurt. Super powerful, super powerful, super powerful. That should feel a little more powerful. Do a flourish with the dagger. You dropped your dagger. Embarrassing. Alright. Let's save here. Oh, okay. That's enough for this loop. Yeah, okay, that's enough for this loop. Okay. You have found the right position for sound. Congratulations! I'm ending the stream. I've been streaming for a while. There's something I need to do in about half an hour. There's something I arguably should have done about half an hour ago. I will be doing my daily Splitgate stream on YouTube at, let's see here, maybe 10? And if it doesn't have 10, then I'm just putting it off. I'm not doing the daily Splitgate stream if it's past 10. I will still be doing my Splitgate daily, I just won't be streaming it. For information, I found it yesterday, okay. With that said, that's all for this loop. And that's all of Instars and time for today. I do hope you enjoyed. and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.